Hey everyone! Last night I got home from my trip to Philadelphia. It was honestly just fantastic. You know what? Before I left to go to Philadelphia, I had heard people say that like it was ghetto and that it was like a rough town. Maybe there's parts of it that are, but everywhere I went was just great. Oh my goodness, you guys, like it was one of those vacations that wasn't really relaxing because you were doing so many things, but it was a lot of fun. We did so much. I went with my aunt, my uncle, my mom, my dad for a family reunion. It wasn't really a reunion, it was more of like a conference for people related to the Harlan. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that's why I was there, and me and my dad just kind of tagged along because I'd never been to Philadelphia and I wanted to check it out. We went to the One Liberty observation deck. That was one of my favorite things that I did. We went to Reading Terminal Market, went to Penn's Landing, Betsy Ross House, we saw Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell. I went to Elfreth Alley, the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and I also went to the Rodin Museum. I'm not saying that right. Rodin. Spells it R-O-D-I-N. Based off of what I learned in school, that should be pronounced Rodin, not Rodan. Also saw East State Penitentiary. Visit that place. That was really neat. What else did I do? I took a tour of the City Hall over there. That's a beautiful building. I went to the Philadelphia Mint where they make coins. I also saw Benjamin Franklin's grave. I went to Christ Church. What's interesting about Christ Church is that like George Washington went to church there. William Penn, Benjamin Franklin went to church in this building. I actually saw the pews that they would sit in. So I thought that was really interesting. And also I think Betsy Ross was married there. I saw Benjamin Franklin's house. It's not there anymore, but like you can see the foundations of it. And also I went to George Washington's house. It wasn't I don't think it was called George Washington's house, but like it was the president's house. And anyway, I'm pretty sure he lived there. And just like Benjamin Franklin's, it's not there anymore, but you can see the foundations. They've built up over it, and they have like these holes that you can look down into to see it. I like history, so a lot of this fascinated me. Really, we did so much. And then after Philadelphia, we went to Gettysburg. I'd heard of Gettysburg before and I learned about it in school, but it was so different than what I was expecting. Because I thought Gettysburg was just a big field, and it's that and more. Like, it's all this farmland and the actual town of Gettysburg. We went to Hershey, Pennsylvania. I didn't know they had an amusement park there, but they totally have this theme park that rivals Six Flags. It looked awesome. But we didn't go to the theme park. We went to this, I think it was called Hershey's Chocolate World, and it was basically this building with these different attractions. One of them was this tour of the chocolate factory. It's not really the chocolate factory, but it's like this ride that shows how the chocolate is made. They did a good job on that ride. My favorite thing I did was the Philadelphia Art Museum. That place blew me away. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was that big. Anyway, I had an amazing trip. You ever have the opportunity to go to that city, it was just great. I loved it.